Peace and blessings. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
I drop it in the comments. Drop the 7 in the comments. Is the audio coming through clearly? Visual coming through clearly? See, I heard that echo.
Ah, that was me, King. I was trying to
Okay. I see what you got going. Yeah,
yeah, but my camera on my end is kind of froze, King.
yeah, I see.
Let me see something.
Leader. Okay, there
There you
you
go.
go.
There you go.
Yeah,
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 I'm
yeah,
back on
yeah.
here.
I drop a 7 in the comment. Peace and blessing to y'all. Drop a 7 in the comments if the audio coming through clearly. If the visual coming through clearly, knock the lamp down. Drop a 7 in the comments. No echo, no none of that. Everything clear. Baruch, I appreciate it. Tuve, I appreciate that. Mario, Banaf, I appreciate that. All right, all right. Got that audio right, man. So play some music. Play some music, give y'all time to get in here, smash the like button. I pray everything been good with y'all. You see the title of the message, The Death Angel over Memphis. It's a lot of murder. And not even just in Memphis, man. It's a death angel in a lot of places, but we speaking specifically about this one for a number of reasons. The amount of deaths or murders, homicides that we witnessed in this city before the year even, close out. We still got 2 more months. According to their year, they said 400, murders. And then we got a high profile murder that's circulating right now for the artist that came from Memphis, his brother being murdered. But nonetheless, we want to talk about it, man. Bring some clarity to the people. It ain't over. It ain't over yet. Check it out. Check it out. Let me take that back. Let me take that back, man. You finna say something, Shim?
Nah, do your thing, King. We good, baby.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yo,
Man, the death angel over Memphis.
it ain't over.
MJ.
It ain't over. Trust me, it ain't over. Hey, trust me, it ain't over. Yo. Rusty nose, crusty clothes, dirty, I just finished working. Always willing, never worthy. Thank him for his mercy. I know I'm guilty, but he got me off his innocent. I don't deserve it. To all the ones that hurt me, I want my love back. Yeah, you owe me that. You gotta reimburse me. Talking to Paige like how can I be a better dad? We live in totally different worlds if you ain't never mad. Only time she feeling sexy when she half naked. She was 5 when she got molested. Homie cried out to getting tested. The only positive they know out there is when they infected. The low heavy, I'm gon' spot you, we gon' bench press it. Royal blood from the tribe, check my ancestry. Confidential, not clandestine. Yesterday I rode the Stingray. Give me the cattle that spotted, speckled, and ring straight. Broken crutch, you can't support your choice. Never force the course. Hear but heed the voice. You gotta check the source. Wisdom of the ancients, the sages couldn't change it. Tried by fire, purified and sanctioned. And you got it. Yeah, say you got it. And you got it. Hey, you got it. Everybody live before the credits even start rolling. The finished tape still ain't broken. This one for the broken. Feeling hopeless. Get back focused and just keep going. Cause trust me, it ain't over. It ain't over yet. It ain't over. It ain't over yet. It ain't over with. It ain't over. It ain't over with. It ain't over yet. It ain't over. It ain't over with. It ain't over yet. It ain't over. It ain't over. I can count on you. I count you in. They count you out. They never read the book of numbers, they don't know how to count. Reciprocated hatred counts us out. The same one that gave them breath will blow they counters out.
The same one that gave them breath. Same one that gave them breath. Will blow they counters out. The Most High, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the seas, The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who name he changed to Israel, the one true power, the real God, the living God, the same one that gave them breath and blow their counters out, the same one that sent their death angel, the same one that has sent slaughter, the same one that'll cause everything in your life to be turned upside down. And a lot of times, this portion, uh, this side of the Most High is not talked about. And because of it, a lot of people feel that they can play with the Most High, like He won't kill something, like He won't allow you to be killed, like He won't allow you to be slaughtered or murdered. You know what I mean? Uh, but the point that we driving tonight, family, what we talking about is death, the death angel over Memphis.
Yes, sir.
You got something you want to say before we jump into it, Jim?
Man, just to you know what I'm saying, we had a lot just to let you know the reason let you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we coming on a little late is man, we had a lot of interruptions come about, man. But I told bro, you know what I'm saying, we still gonna put this podcast out, although the circumstances.
Yes,
But
indeed.
without further ado, man, it's just too much killing going on in this city alone, Memphis, Tennessee. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? With great leaders even being assassinated. When we talk about the likings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., you know what I'm saying? He was killed here. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? And
indeed.
if you do your further research, when the Irish first came here, it was a massacre in Memphis. Go look that
Mm-hmm.
up. A massacre of Memphis. So you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? That spirit is it's been here. You know what I'm saying? The spirit
Mm-hmm.
been here. But but I would say that when we look at a lot of different contributing factors to the reason why we do the things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. I mentioned to you earlier, bro. I said, you know, two. We know that two. It's been two major like homicides that have occurred in Memphis. Like two people
Right.
with big names. With
Yes,
this,
indeed.
when we talk about Young Dolphin, we talk about Big Juke. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we talk about those two people. But okay, we talk about them. But what about the other 375 murders? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, indeed.
We talk about the other, you know what I'm saying? Like all the families affected by this. And when
Mm-hmm.
we do this to each other, it's a saying that goes, man, when you kill all your friends, who you gonna get to help fight your enemies? You know what I'm saying? We killing each other off in droves all
Mm-hmm.
over things that could be worked out amongst men. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, bro, because you gotta think, King, when you take, let's just say, if a person take a brother out, you not only affecting him when you kill this man, his family, his mama, he got a sister, but we don't have compassion for each other, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I hope to bring to light today. That man, we need to have more compassion for one another. Real talk, King.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, like bro saying, a high profile murders. You know, it's a sad and a tragic thing anytime somebody lose a family member, and not just lose a family member, but the way you lose them. You know what I mean? For a person to come in and play the position as the most high, like what this person's life could have continued on. You don't know how that person's life could have played out.
Bet.
Uh, even like what you saying, Jim, the value of life. This is what I was meditating on earlier. We value death more than we value life. You know what I mean? And I say that because we praise and we celebrate the fact of murder and killing and spinning the block, you know what I'm saying, and doing this to one another. We don't value the fact that, okay, this brother chose not to go the route through the streets. This brother chose to do something different. Even within, you know what I mean, talking about the industry and the people who making music,
Right.
they choosing to speak death. They choosing to rap about death. They choosing to rap about these things. And just to be clear, man, 100%, the Most High word, when it go out, it don't come back void. So if we talk death, if we talk about spinning the block, and also you reap what you sow. So if we sowing these seeds of evil, if we sowing these seeds of harm and injury,
Yes,
then in
sir.
some kind of way, man, it's gonna come back.
Yeah. But
So
I oh, go ahead, King.
let me bring this verse out right here.
Yes,
Hosea
sir.
96, man. Hosea 96. A lot of people not even aware for this verse here being in the scriptures. Hosea chapter 9, verse 6, though. the death angel over Memphis. And it's not just going on in Memphis, but Memphis is like the top, we the top most
And we
dangerous
got the
city.
least amount. Like when you think about Chicago and all the big cities, right? They got
Mm,
like probably 3 times our population, but we kill on the same level as them.
mm,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
So yeah, that's a man. It's crazy. It's huge, man. It is. It really
Yes,
is, and it's mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, with me knowing the statistics of, you know what I'm saying, like not making an excuse for him, King, but more
mm,
so just know that, man, what people are up against. Sometimes a person might feel like, man, my only way out is putting out
mm,
doing being a rapper or being a
yes,
ball
indeed.
player. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Our options are limited because, for one, we don't have the. And this ain't no knock on trying to make no excuses, but bro, when you look at it, bro, when you look at the demographics, man, when it come to resources, man, we lack those resources. They don't give you excuse to be a nigga though.
right.
It don't. It don't give you excuse to be like when you. I think that if you know better, you should do better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
You
mm.
know, this where I'm gonna say.
No, indeed. And we want to talk about it from different angles and perspectives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me bring this out though. Hosea 96. It says, "For lo, they are gone because of destruction. Egypt shall gather them up. Memphis, Memphis shall bury them. The pleasant places for their silver nettles shall possess them. Thorns shall be in their tabernacles." But we
Say that
what we
again,
put,
Kane.
we put it from here. It says, "Memphis shall bury them." So we looking at the fact that even from the scriptures, the city of Memphis was recognized as a place where it was gonna be dead bodies. It's gonna be death. You know what I mean? And a lot of things contributed to that, like what you were saying, Shem, of what's promoted, the
Right.
opportunities that's given to the people, or the lack of opportunity that's given to the people. Uh, what we choosing. You know what I mean? What we choosing through the music, man. We gotta understand like that play a major role on how people operate in society because of what we put in our spirits. Uh, like what I was saying too earlier, it's traumatizing. And then yet again, it's like at what point do we stop allowing our trauma to be an excuse for us? You know what I'm saying? It's just like if a person went through a situation where as many people have been molested, you know what I mean? They grow up and then they continue their cycle. There's a choice that they have. They could do that, or they could say, I'm gonna break this cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's death too. That's
Right.
another form of death. You know what I mean? But talking about the murders, man, their death angels coming through here, these two people which these just two, it's other people with higher profile names in the city who got
Mm-hmm.
murdered this year. Uh, but that's aside from Tonio, who don't nobody know up the street, he got murdered. Uh,
Exactly.
Chanel, she got murdered. You know what I mean? And the people end up, feeling like, okay, well, this is a time to gather. This is a time to shine light on the murders because the high profile people. But this been going on all year. You know what I mean? It shouldn't take for, and I'm not speaking on neither family, you know what I mean, in a way
Exactly.
because I'm not involved in it. You know what I mean? And I understand that if somebody killed one of your loved ones, you're gonna want some get back. That's in the book. That's why the
Exactly.
Most High had 3 cities set apart for refuge. If this man killed this man, it's repercussions behind it. So I understand it. I'm talking about it from the standpoint though of what I see the root issue is coming from a spiritual standpoint that spill over into the physical. The
Exactly.
people are not looking at that. You know what I'm saying? We going out here because we want to make the money. You know what I mean? But we constantly being ministers to this death angel by listening to it to do what it say. But what you got, Shem?
Man, it's just like, like think about it, like when we was in school, we had our form of what you call gangster rap music. But
Yes,
it was to the
indeed.
point it wouldn't know, man, I'm finna come by your house and shoot you up and pistol whip your family and man, shoot the bazooka at you. It was so
Mm,
as time move on, it just seemed like the generations get worse and worse and worse. You know why? Because the parent is getting younger and younger and younger. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So you got babies raising babies. You
mm,
know what I'm saying? That's a big attribute to, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much primarily to what's going on. But at the same token, man, like look, the leadership here is poor. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things. And I love this city, Memphis, man. I love the city
Yes,
because I was
indeed.
born and raised here. You know what I'm saying? All
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friends, my family, everybody here. So I know that we can do better. But at the same token, it's like, man, is we gonna let them be gremlins?
Mm.
And just and we gonna, man, you got at some point, man, somebody got to step up and say, man, what we doing, the way we going, man, is death and destruction. We don't have no rappers rapping
Mm.
about stop killing. And
Man.
if you do, you shame them. Man, that nigga
Yeah, yeah,
lame. He
yeah,
weak.
yeah, yeah.
He ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But he
indeed.
might have just changed his mind and just saw like, hey, man, we need to go down a different level. And I know, like what I was saying earlier on, bro, like sometimes we feel like that's our only option is
Mm.
to rap our way up out this joint.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what I'm saying, or hoop or play some type of sport or sing or dance, you know what I'm saying? That's how, but man, why not be the mayor?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Why not be the senator? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you can try change laws and legislation that really have some effect and you'll really have power. Why not grow up to be a judge or a lawyer or a doctor?
Mm.
You could do
Man.
those things, man, but everything put all the stuff, all the how can I put it, man? All the ideas that's pushed down our children's throat is
Mm.
my sports and music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When it's other jobs and
Avenues.
careers and
Yes,
avenues where you can,
yeah.
man, really be a benefit and you don't even have to work as hard and you ain't gotta be no sellout. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's nothing wrong with being able to read and write and do
Mm.
math, bro. That is smart. That is an intelligent thing to do. That
Mm-hmm.
should make you more attractable. You know what I'm saying? That should add more value to your life.
Yes,
Most
indeed.
street dudes don't want to be a street dude. It's just
Mm.
that, man, they was caught up in that environment, and this what happened. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? The most that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That it was
Mm.
just like, damn, it was too late before they figured it out. And I ain't even saying it's too late for them. They end up being good businessmen and doing other things that add value to their life. But at the same time, what's being promoted to our children is is why we got all this killing going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, give me that in Corinthians, bro, 15:33. Ain't this
I
first?
guess. Yep, yep.
Yeah,
1 Corinthians 15
man.
33.
It's just like when you listen to some music when you leave your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the morning, you might listen to some gospel music. You're gonna be in the gospel feeling. You know what I'm saying? But if I listen to Pooh Shiesty in the morning, man, I'm gonna go to work thinking about, man, this nigga done looked at me wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't think that that music don't have effect on what the way you think it does.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I listen to a certain artist, believe it or not, I'm gonna start, you know what I'm saying, mimicking some of the song. You might don't unknowingly do it, but you gonna
Yes,
do it. You know what I'm saying?
indeed.
So be careful what you let go into your mind and in your brain. It can have a huge effect on you. Give me that, King.
All right, 1 Corinthians 15 33. It said, be not deceived.
Hold on, stop right there. It said be what?
Be not deceived.
So the first thing first, man, don't even get into your mind that this ain't gonna have no effect on me. Don't even
Man.
deceive yourself. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Mm.
Read, King.
Evil communications.
Hold on. Evil what? That's
Communications.
why, man, we see sons glorifying calling out. Now, let me go back again. Let me reiterate this. We ain't saying we know perfect people and we don't listen to rap music. I listen to rap music sometimes, but
Mm.
I'm old enough and I have a mental mind state to know that, man, T.I. rapping about this, but his son go to private school.
Mm.
Lil Wayne rapping about this, but he ain't really selling no drugs and doing
Mm.
all that. This is just what he's saying he doing, but he ain't really doing this. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I use it for gym workout music. You know what I'm saying? Just to give me a little, because the beat might be cold. The beat, most people listen to the music because of the beat. But
Mm.
this man might be saying some horrible stuff. So be careful what you let go into your mind. That's for our children. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Read, King.
Evil communications corrupt good manners.
It's gonna corrupt good manners, bro. It is. You know what I'm saying? Like even for myself, I can listen to like just like some slow music or some Marvin Gaye, you know what I'm saying? Some, you know what I'm saying? Just some
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, or Michael Jackson or anything, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Besides drill music. If you listen to that, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel a difference within yourself, man. You wake up in the morning, you listen to some classical music, versus you wake up in the morning, you listen to some drill music. You're gonna feel it's gonna be two separate ways of thinking. How you gonna think throughout the day? Now you might
Mm,
get on here and say, "Man, no, that ain't me, man. Yeah, no, I know how to." Nah, it is what it is, bro. All us can fall victim to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? What we
mm,
watch, what we see. You can see a woman. She might watch Love and Hip Hop. She might go around the house. Man, I think I should have the latest bag now.
mm,
Cause why? Cause she's seeing they don't know that this is a script. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So be careful what you let into your mind state, especially when it comes to our children, man.
mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Shem.
Spirits transfer, and that's one of the main causes, man. Just like the title is, the angel of death over Memphis. Our angel is some celestial, it's a spiritual being. So if the people are not being properly educated on the spirit realm and the effects of spirits, they don't feel like that they got the answer to nothing. So the consequences or the mind state of being concerned with afterlife, it ain't there. This why the people running around, even the children on my demon time, on my demon. You know what I mean? So you saying it out your mouth, you gotta understand. Whoever, for anybody who tune in, you gotta understand. Because I know it's a mixture of people in the crowd. If you talking about you on demon time, when that clock stop, more than likely, if you on demon time, that clock gonna stop in a tragic way, man.
For
We
sure.
got to look at the facts that my look, man, death is real.
Yeah.
And the people that's making this music, you know what I mean? They doing it for entertainment. They may have done it. You know what I'm saying? They might be dibbling and dabbling in it now, but on a high level, if you a high profile person, you constantly in the media, you constantly traveling to perform, you constantly got people in your face, paparazzi. Like man, you're gonna have to move a certain way to even accomplish some dirt, or you're gonna have to offset it. You're gonna have it done through somebody else. So now we're talking about the Rico cases. Now we're talking about how they saying they got Young Thug. They saying that okay, we got Young Thug behind this because his name is on the rental car that was used in the homicide. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, at what point do the people get to say, all right, man, I done made enough money. Let me start talking about something else. There's a question mark, but I know the answer, family. These contracts or these traps, these contracts, when they sign their name on the line, they got to agree that y'all, I'm gonna rap and sing about this, and I'm not gonna talk about that. Therefore, I'm gonna pay homage to this death angel. I'm gonna keep the death going. You will hear a rapper or some say they'll say, I pray to God. You will hear that I ask God in my lyrics. So I'm coming from the standpoint as an artist.
Yes,
I'm,
sir.
and not only as an artist, but an artist who from Memphis. Like I've seen it and constantly seeing it. And not just an artist from Memphis who's seen it, but I was approached with a deal. So I know how it go. They ain't got creative control. So, like you said, Shem, some of the people, they've been in progress, got a lot of money, and they feel like they're at the point that they want to slow it down. But you still under this 5-7 5-year contract. You still owe this record label 5 projects. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get out this deal. You know what I'm saying? You gotta finish that off, sir, or sister. Just
Yes,
like
for sure.
they was talking about Gotti, saying that he was trying to get back into school and or some to that effect. Okay, but the contract's still there. Then his brother who lost his life, Most High have mercy on us. Um, I'm looking at a video with their mama talking. She like, listen, this was my trouble child. I learned with him, the oldest boy, the one who just lost his life. She said she used to have him in a trap with her. The police kicking the door in while she got the dope in her with
Hmm.
her son. So he picked that up. He took that in. He grew up, and that became a part of how he operated in society. She said the other two, she had got better. She learned a little more with Gotti. Like Gotti uh went to Southwest with my cousin. You know what I'm saying? He went to Southwest Community College. So he was actually in a college setting learning something. But however, something else did go on with us. When that money coming fast, man, when that money coming in a certain way, it's an influence. Is if somebody tell you, well, if you're not strong enough in your spirit, at least they come and approach you and say, hey, bro, your screen froze too, King.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I don't know. Let me see. We good.
Take
Keep
an
on, King.
example. Yeah, so if they come to you and say, well, we'll give you we'll give you 30 million if you sign this deal, and within this deal, this is what you have to make music about. This how you have to present yourself. This what you got to show. This what you got to say, and this is what you cannot say.
Right.
You can't tell these people we need to come together. You can't tell these folks that. And then we looking at the people who feasting on what's being put out. The
Exactly.
audience, the consumers is saying, yeah, yeah, give us more murder. The consumers is saying, yeah, feed us more robbery and finessing and spinning the block, popping the 30s, and I got a switch on it. The people loving it. But if it came out to say, like the other brother, D1 artist, he said, rappers is glorifying and stuff. We need to get to a point where we're talking about something different. And you had other artists get mad at him. Rick Ross got mad at him. Jim Jones got mad at him because he ain't say nothing wrong. You know what I mean? If we in the streets, if we gonna glorify death, killing, and murder, that in itself is working against the progression of what we trying to make. If we talking about being artists, you know what I'm saying? We talking about we want to change the hood. We saying we want to do better. But then I gotta look at this point too, and I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna turn it over to you, Saint.
Yes, sir.
Also, in the point, if you high profile, you gotta know this too. Uh, Once you famous, you always famous to some people. It don't matter if you fall off or not. And I'm saying that to say one of Goddess older artists. This back in like 20. Let's see, this had to be like 2010. Yeah, 22, 2009, 2010. One of these older artists came to my apartment, and we chopping it up about trying to make something happen with the music. One of the guys, you mean from the hood, seen this fella who used to rap with Gotti. He was on the radio before. He say he coming up the roadway, on down. He coming up. The brother who used to rap with Gotti, he see him. He like, I'ma holler at you. He peep it out. I don't know what he on. He go hop in his whip, pull out. Now when the homie from the hood get up there, he say, man, I was gonna rob him. So I'm saying this to say this, family. People would see you in a position like you got it, you might not even have it, and want to do you harm. So if I'm in a situation where you attempting to take my life or harm me, then I got a right to defend myself. Then it's gonna be murder. You know what I'm saying? If the Most High, unless the Most High prevent that from happening, but that ain't how it always come out. Uh, so then we look at the cases when people do lose their life because we value death more than life. We seeing that uh the people end up trolling, like what I've been seeing video. They said they trolling these deaths. In other words, they making fun of the people. Let me try to get bro back in here. Okay, okay, there we go. There you go. There you go. There
Yeah,
you
I don't know,
man.
man. The devil be busy tonight, boy. They don't want that message to go out. That's all.
Something, man.
Yeah. It ain't never did this.
That's wild. I'm gonna
That's
get these first, King. There, you got it, man.
okay, okay.
I'm in Jeremiah chapter 8. Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 3, family. So this a part of what the conditioning to what the people done got to now. The door closing, man. You know what I'm saying? We getting closer. If you don't know, the industry is starting to fall at the bottom, and this one of the reasons. I don't know really right now, man, who would really want to be a rapper in that sense nowadays, period. It's like the most dangerous job in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? How many artists been killed and the people around them? And we talking about the high profile, but we ain't even mentioning it's been murders that's not being promoted to the world as this murder has been.
For
That's been
sure.
going on.
Yep.
All right. Jeremiah 8 and 3, it says, and death, read it again. It says, and death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family, which remain in all the places whither I have driven them, saith the Most High Power of hosts. So the people choosing death instead of life. again, the people looking at a godly lifestyle, a upright lifestyle, a honest, honorable lifestyle, a content life. They looking at them, man. That's lame. That's square. I ain't got time for it. I don't want to do it. It don't make sense to me. Let me go this route. But what come with it? Go
Right,
ahead,
King.
Sean. Go ahead.
Man, a lot of times, bro, a lot of reason why things occur and stuff happen, King, is because people are always running their damn mouth, bro.
This is true.
Everybody always gossiping and backbiting and edging stuff on. You know what I'm saying? So a
Mhm.
lot of our issues that we have with one another becomes for backbiting and talking behind each other back and disrespecting one another. Man, give me Sirach chapter 19, verse 6, King. We're gonna talk on it, man. You know what I'm
Sirach
saying?
19
Rule
and
your
6.
tongue, man. Talking about people can get your head bust, man. Everybody ain't with that. Okay, you said something about me, I'm gonna let it slide. Sometimes if you say something about a person, man, they be ready to kill you, bro.
Yes,
Real
indeed.
talk. For the smallest disrespect.
Yeah.
And one reason why we like that is because we've been tricked by our real oppressor, you know what I'm saying, to hate one another. That's one of the reasons why. You
Mhm.
don't do that to you don't do that to, like I said, why George Zimmerman still alive?
Man, come
Why
on
all
with it.
these people? Why you got the man in your neighborhood taking over your stores and everything? You ain't did nothing to him. You don't come at him no type of way. You don't disrespect him no type of way. But your brother, cause you don't have no love for, we don't have love for each other. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna put us all in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Cause
indeed.
even within myself, I gotta do better.
Yes,
Read,
indeed.
King.
All right, this Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 19, verse 6. It says, he that can rule his tongue
So he that can rule his tongue, meaning what rule mean? Meaning what? You got discipline, bro. Read.
shall live without strife.
That mean you ain't gonna be around here getting into it with everybody. Sometimes I might shoot off, you know what I'm saying? If a person disrespect me, I might go clean left field. But the majority of the time I let things slide. I let things slide. Why? Because I ain't trying to deal in strife. Read, King.
And he that hateth babbling shall have less evil.
He that hating babbling, all that talking, man, all that babbling, should have what, King?
Less evil.
You gonna have less problems, bro, when you ain't with all that talking and we're in this person business, talking about what she doing, what he doing, where he
Mhm.
at, who he be talking to, and all that talking. Shut your damn mouth. That's why a lot of y'all get hit in your mouth. That's why a lot of people get shot. That's why a lot of people get killed. That's why a lot of problems happen because you run your damn mouth too much. Next scripture, King. Next
Verse
verse.
verse 7. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee.
Man, don't be telling everything somebody told you. Oh, he told you this right here. Now the whole world know. He just told you that in secret. Don't know nobody supposed to know that. You know what I'm saying? But you done told the mind business. Now everybody know. Now he mad. Which you because the same way you gonna get mad if if somebody told your business, you gonna get mad. You gonna be mad.
Mhm.
So why do that to the next person? The reason why we do that because we don't got no respect for each other, man. We think
Mm.
everything a damn joke, and then when something happen, he tripping. No, you
Mm.
tripping. Read,
Mm.
King.
Let's see. And thou shalt fear never the worst.
And you ain't got nothing to fear. Man, just close your damn mouth. Quit talking so damn much. Quit talking about people business. That's why the death angel here. You the death angel. Read, King.
Whether it be to friend or foe,
Whether it be a friend or somebody you don't even mess with like that. Read, King.
talk not of other men's lives.
Man, don't be wise. You talking about what's going on with this man life. You is a damn hater, bro. Real talk. Think about it with the Dolph situation.
Mm.
Okay, Dolph made a diss record.
Mm.
It was words, and he probably felt like this what it was.
Mm.
Imagine he wouldn't have made that record.
Mm.
Imagine he wouldn't have made no diss song about them,
Mm-hmm.
and he would have just kept on getting his money. For real though, imagine if they would have never said nothing to him.
Yes, indeed.
Read, King.
And if thou canst without offense, reveal them not.
Man, if you can without offense, now if it's gonna be man, certain things don't supposed to get out, but
Mhm.
y'all do it anyway. You betray one another. You hate on one another. That's why the city is filled with the death angel, because the acts and the deeds that we do, man. We hate on one. Man, this is one of the most hating cities in the world.
Man, if it ain't the most
Man,
hateful,
man, they don't want to see you.
envy-filled cities.
Man, they don't want you to see you with nothing, bro.
Man,
And that's sad because guess what? The greater we are in numbers, man, it's supposed to be the more prosperous we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We supposed to have businesses flourishing in our community, bro. We supposed to be buying up all the real estate. You know what I'm saying? But we can't. Why? This nigga, he say he from South Memphis. He say he from North Memphis. He say he from Orange Man. He see from Bethel Grove. And all of them paying MLGNW,
Hmm.
the real king of Memphis.
Hmm. Yes,
So until
indeed.
you control your economics, bro, you ain't talking about nothing. Real talk, you ain't talking about nothing. And until you can control who work here and who don't work here, man, come on, bro. We got the powers and numbers, but our people so intrigued with being a gangster, bro, when you are not a gangster.
Hmm.
Read, King.
Let's see, verse 9. It says, "For he heard and observed thee, and when time cometh, he will hate thee."
Man, he did read from the beginning, King.
It says, "For he heard and
He
observed
heard,
thee."
he heard. It's gonna get back to a person. Oh man, you go watch the video. Dolph said, man, at first I ain't even heard they got it with this and me until my friend said, man, pay attention to this here.
Hmm.
It could have been that it wasn't even that. But since you didn't, he what? He heard
He heard and observed thee.
and read on.
And when time cometh, he will hate thee.
And when that time came, man, he like, okay, this what it is, man. Let me start dissing this nigga. And that's what happened, bro. Read.
If thou hast heard a word, let it die with thee.
Man, if you heard something, man, let that die with you, man. If it ain't finna mess up your your relationship with the Most High, your family, you know what I'm saying, taking care of what you need to take care of, man. If it, man, come on, man,
And be
swat
bold.
that net, man, swat that net, man. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You can't entertain every dog that bark, man. You can't.
Mm.
Read, King.
It says, "And be bold, it will not burst thee."
Mm-hmm. Read
Mm.
on next scripture.
Next scripture, verse 11 says, "A fool travaileth with a word,
A fool travel with a word. Read.
as a woman in labor of a child."
Man, like a woman about to give birth. A nigga can't wait to tell it. He can't
Mm.
wait to say what he heard. Oh man, I heard this about so and so, so and so. Oh man, I heard he was doing this. I heard she was doing it. Oh man, you seen what she had on? Hey, man, I heard he lost his job.
Mm.
Man, yeah, man, you heard his car got repoed.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We love
Mm.
trying to talk down on one another, and that's why it's a lot of death and destruction. And
Yes,
people
sir.
know this what's going on, bro. We
Mhm.
always hating, always putting on for the net, putting on for the putting on, putting on, putting on, putting on. And this man over here, he ain't got what you got. This woman over here, she ain't got what you got.
Mm.
So people feel like, man, you stunning on them. You know what I'm saying? You turning up on them.
Mm.
So you create enemies unknowingly. Real talk, man. We gotta
Mhm.
learn how to love one another and man, forgive one another, just like we forgive the other ethnic groups. You forgive the
Mhm.
white man, you forgive the Chinese man, you forgive the
Mhm.
Arab man, you forgive everybody else, but we don't forgive each other. We
Mm.
for the slightest disrespect, we at each other neck.
Man, murder.
For real though.
Yeah.
Read on, King.
As an arrow that sticketh in a man's thigh,
Mm-hmm.
so is a word within a fool's belly.
Man, that's just what it is. Man, we gotta
Mhm.
stop. We gotta stop, y'all. We gotta stop, man, talking down on one another. You know what I'm saying? That create a lot of problems. Backbiting, backstabbing, talking, running your mind. Just be quiet. And real talk. And it's gonna get a lot of people taken out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get taken out because of their mouth, man.
Mhm.
Stop talking about everybody. Stop hating on everybody.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Go
Mhm.
work hard for what you want. And it's for real, King. And it's sad to see all young boys like that, man. You know what I'm saying? In a situation where it's a cycle of violence, all because this all what they know. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It'll suck right now growing up being a teenager right now for me, bro. Because when I
Mm.
grew up, bro, we gonna play basketball outside. We gonna, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We gonna be doing something, bro, other than
Mhm.
killing one another, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is
Mm.
not normal, bro. This is abnormal behavior. This is man. Well, you know what I'm saying? And we see that our city leaders don't care.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop this, man, and come together, man, create opportunities together and do things together. Stop hating your damn brother and your sister all because of words. For
Mm.
real though.
Mhm. Like something else that would contribute. I'm steady thinking about this number, how many murders have been, and how it increased over time like this. Like I remember at one point in time, it wasn't. You know, the firearms, the weapons, the guns. Listen, the younger people didn't have access to that.
Right.
They end up passing a bill saying, like, yeah, we're gonna put these guns in these young folks' hands. And so when that happens, if a person ain't mature enough in their spirit and mind already, and they just trigger happy, of course it's gonna be some more murders. Of course it's gonna be some more death. Let me read this though. Sirach 15. You got your smoke with your film.
I can pull it up, King.
Give me the Sirach 15, verse 17.
15,
Let's go. Yep.
17. I
Sirach
got it.
15, verse 17. All these murder, all these deaths, you know what I'm saying? And it's very, like I said, man, for over time, just if we looking at the situation what these brothers dealing with and the different murders and that didn't happen around them, man, I know it's a terrible time. Like you get tired of death. You know, you get exhausted with going to funerals. When this man got killed, he was at the repast for his uncle. They even going so I'm hearing what they saying. They think that his brother set him up because they got the case coming, and they feel like he was gonna tell it, tell on them or whatever. I don't know, but I do know in this situation, if you're looking at death after death after death, man, brother, it's a terrible reality to be living. Y'all give me that Sirach 15, 17 though.
Man, this Sirach 15, verse 17. It reads, before man is life and death.
So before each one of us, man, we got a choice. We can choose life, we can choose to live, or we can choose to die. We can choose death. And there's several ways that death is being presented to us to look fun, it's glorified, it's glamorized, it look cool, it make you seem like you thugging and you tough and you Superman. But each one of us is one breath in, one breath out, male and female. Even the animals, one breath in, one breath out. So they what they pumping out into the neighborhood, evil communication.
Right.
The evil communication got to, and it's nothing to combat this evil communication. That which is combating the evil communication. When we speaking out, say, hey man, stop the murder, stop the killing, cut the beef, like some of the brothers campaigning. Put the gun down, have some of the brothers campaign. That don't get no real light on it.
That's
The
right,
people
King.
don't stand behind it. We'll go stand in line, man, in 5-degree weather for some Jordans. We'll go stand in line for hours for those Jordans. We'll go stand and I'm telling you, Memphis is the main city where Jordans was, you know what I'm saying, purchased. I'm not just saying it for no reason. There's death too. We'll go stand in line for this concert for this rapper for hours just to get in, no matter what it is. To go hear some poison. You know what I'm saying? But we won't come and stand in line and stand behind these people saying, hey man, let's cut this out. Let's find a better way. Even like with Crazy Bone on his podcast, he came out on a video reading his letter. What they said, these FBI agents had a meeting, and they straight up said they gonna change hip hop to be something that's glorifying murder because the people that have shares in the music, the record labels, they also got power and ownership in the private prisons.
Mm.
So when the people hear this music that's telling them go rob, be gangsters, thug, 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 when you go to jail, they're gonna get money off the artist first and foremost. If he go platinum off this, she go platinum, they gonna get paid because they own the record label.
Bet.
You go to jail because of what you're hearing from these folks. When you go to jail and you a number in that system, they're gonna get paid again. Read that verse again, Shem.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 15, verse 17. It said, before man is life and death, and whether
man is life and death. Go ahead.
and whether him like and whether he like shall be given to him.
And whichever one we like, whichever one we desire, that's what we gonna get. You want death, you gonna get death. You want life, you gonna get life, man. All right, but the people we not understanding it.
You King, one thing.
Proverbs 8.
Proverbs what now?
Proverbs chapter 8.
I got you, man. I'm just to go
back
back on what you were saying, man. Like, bro, it just hurt my soul, bro, just to see this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and ain't no all the real, you know what I'm saying? they trying to put you out the way, man. Nah, man, don't do that. That's lame like that. But man, somebody got to stand on what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. And then, I can't just worry about my people's mind. Just worry about yours.
Mm.
No, because if I would just worry about what's outside gonna affect what's in here, P. So I
Mhm.
gotta be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yes, indeed.
it's just what it is, bro. We have to live in
Mhm.
this world. So we supposed to motivate our young people, bro. And
Mm.
motivate our it's just like, man, the older people, man, they don't care, bro. Like, I'm just being real, man. Ain't nobody teaching the youth, bro. And
Mm.
we having a lot of this violence. We have a lot of this stuff going on, bro. Simply because, man, our people don't care.
Mm.
We don't care enough, bro. We think this supposed to be normal. So what? He got killed yesterday. Somebody else gonna die tomorrow. That's how we
Mm.
think. Instead of
Mm.
saying, man, how can we fix it?
Mm.
Real talk. You want
Mm.
that Proverb 8, King?
Proverbs 8, verse 36.
I got you.
It said, the power of life and death is in the tongue. So if I'm speaking or rapping about this, why I changed what I was talking about. I seen what he was doing. And it's influencing people all over the world, bro. This is just Memphis, bro. We ain't talking about the music that's being put out in Spanish, in Mexico, in
Right.
Haiti.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, we ain't talking about what's going on, man. It's killers in England. You know what I'm saying? It's murderers in Britain. Like it's all over, man.
Yeah,
But
it's just the
read what
spirit
you
that's
got.
going on. This is Book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinned against me wrong his own soul, and
Hmm.
all they that hate me love death.
All they what?
All they that hate me love death.
All them that hate wisdom love death.
For sure.
All the people that hate wisdom, I don't want to hear no correction. I don't want to do it the right way. I don't want to walk no light path. I want to get it fast. Listen, man, listen, I'm just laying it out. If we choose death, bro, we reap what we sow. You reap what you sow, man. You ain't getting none that you ain't supposed to be getting in most cases.
They say you make that bed, you gotta lay in it. You know what I'm
In
saying?
most cases, for real, man. So all them that hate wisdom love death, and guess what come with it? The
And
loss.
man, and a lot of people, man, gang banging is one of the main reasons too, King. Think about it. Bro,
Mhm.
excuse me. When it came to like Tukey Will, you know what I'm saying? All the they don't know all this stuff originated from the Black Panther Party. The Black Panther Party came up with they was feeding children, having starting
Yes,
school
indeed.
lunch programs. That's why you got the school lunch programs. That's why your child eat school lunch right now
Mm.
because of them. So they made gangs against the real ops, which was our oppressors, bro. And they was
Mm.
putting together programs and resources to help our people.
Mhm.
The devil came in, the government came in, and okay,
Mhm.
now you are blood. Now you are divide and conquer is the oldest tactic there is, bro. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And now look at our men, bro. Look at all our men. You know what I'm saying? What happened to our men in the 80s, bro? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? What happened to them, bro? Three strike laws, drug laws, you know what I'm saying?
Cocaine.
94 crime bill, you know what I'm saying? All
Mm.
those things affected families, you know what I'm saying? But now what they doing to the white kids, you know what I'm saying? The other ethnic groups that
Mhm.
have drug issues, they giving them services. Where
Mhm.
to our people, man, they threw them in jail.
Mm.
And this just you know what I'm saying? And the reason why you be like, man, why he saying that? The reason why I'm saying that is because that's a direct effect to what's happening now. Man, when these young men, like we had the class came when they ain't had no structure in their home, whether
Mm.
it's by a mom, I mean, whether it's by a dad or uncle or cousin or brother or somebody, some positive male
Mhm.
role model, man, it's very high, it's very highly, man, that they gonna participate and activities that gonna get them, you know what I'm saying, in the jam, bro. It's
Mhm.
just what it is, bro. But
Mhm.
even when you look at the TV shows, they used to have the TV shows like the Jeffersons,
Mm.
Good Times,
Mhm.
Family Matters, and
Yep.
then all those they got rid of them. They gave you what Martin,
Mm.
Living Single. You know what I'm saying? Even when you think about Fresh Prince of Bel Air, right?
Mhm.
Carlton, he was the smart guy. Man, he
Mm.
wear the nice cardigan sweater. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He go to school, he make all A's. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Boom, boom,
Mm-hmm.
boom. He live in a big house. His daddy a judge, but everybody that say Carlton lame. But
Mm-hmm.
everybody want to be like Will. This nigga bad as hell. He couldn't class. Will still in the cars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you look at Family Matters, nobody want to be Steve Urkel. He a scientist. You know what I'm saying? He's
Mm-hmm.
smart. Boom, boom, boom. He turned to step on that boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They want to be like Eddie Winslow. This nigga skipping school, got the girl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's how they, man, you got to be very careful on. That go back to that evil communication. You see it as being not harmful, but in actuality, it is harmful. You just not paying attention, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Real talk, man. It's for real.
Real
And
shit.
and when we see these things, bro, like when we see all the rap is one of the reasons why homicides are high. Another reason why the homicides are high is because the lack of opportunity, especially when we know that the demographics for the poverty rate, the amongst the highest poverty rate is amongst teenagers, bro. They got the highest
Mm.
poverty rates, bro. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So when they getting out of school, like we go back to what we were saying, Kane. Damn, I didn't get this basketball scholarship.
Right.
Man, either I'm gonna go to the military or man, and most of them kids these days, they ain't geared up to go to the military. They don't want, know what I'm saying? They ain't want nothing to do with that because they've been
Mm-hmm.
playing the video game, and you know what I'm saying? They've been, for the most part, technology has ruined our young people, man, in more than one way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the AI that's coming out, right?
Right.
It's taking away your jobs. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, so our young kids, our young black boys, right? Our young Israelite men, bro. They getting out of school, bro. They can't read. They can't, you know what I'm saying? The education system is piss poor.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? The living conditions is piss poor. So
Yep.
they mindset is, man, look, any opportunity I get, I'm finna eat.
Mm. Yeah.
That's just what it is, King.
Yes, indeed.
And then in most cases, like that's why we bringing what we bringing out in order to, man, hopefully, man, get the message across that, man, they can share this and, man, you know, get some people to change, especially our young people, because they got hope, bro. It's just if they get the message, if it get through to them fast enough, and where they have a chance to change, for real
Mm.
though.
Yes, indeed, man. So a solution that I would say, man, we understanding that it's a problem and knowing that it's not normal. Man, we glorify being at the top of the list for the most murders. It's almost a competition. Like we want to stay on the top. At one point in time, New Orleans was supposed to be the murder capital.
Right,
Now Memphis then took over. You know what I'm saying? And Memphis is like it's an evil competition to maintain that spot, man. If we recognize and realize, bro, music do play a major part in it. Cut the music out. Change what you listening to. Change your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's easier said than done because you got these connections, you got information that you know what I mean. People gotta you gotta be around these people because you know stuff that you gotta take to your grave. And if you're not around, you pose a threat to the top and whatever operation that you a part of. I know, I get it, I understand. But that don't mean that it's impossible. We can start with the small steps, like what I'm saying, man. The people listening to what they listening to. You know what I mean? That play a major key in it. And then at the same time, you gotta accept the fact if you gonna choose that because you can choose what you want. If you choose that, man, accept everything that come with it. Accept everything that come with it, man. I'm gonna read this one more time, King, and that's pretty much all I got for tonight. Aside from the fact that we do need to love each other. You know what I'm saying? We do need to find different ways to handle these situations instead of going and get the pistol. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Going to get the chopper. Let's talk. If we can't talk, well, let's put the gloves on. You know what I'm saying? But Hosea 96, man.
Hosea 9:6.
Yo, Hosea 96. Let me
I
read that.
got you. I got you, King.
Yes, indeed, man.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 9, verse 6. For lo, they are gone because of destruction.
Because of destruction. Yeah.
Egypt shall gather them up. Memphis shall bury them.
It ain't no coincidence that Memphis got the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? We got the pyramid. It's the same pyramid. They found a crystal skull on top of the jump from the architect that built the pyramid or who put the blueprint together for the pyramid. And go look up and understand what goes on with the crystal skulls, man. Uh, but it said Egypt shall gather them. Yeah,
Memphis shall bury them.
Memphis shall bury them, man. Like that's what's going on today. If you don't know that, this is a part of why it's so much murder. It's so much evil here.
It's
I
a
got
curse on this city.
a real curse. Like what you said earlier. I can recall, bro, 2 Chainz, the rapper, he came to Memphis. He had to come twice. He came to perform, but he was talking about this on the Breakfast Club.
Mm.
Came down here twice. He told the Breakfast Club, if you go to Memphis and Memphis rock with you, man, you're gonna be good everywhere. So I'm saying it to say it's a harsh city and it's full of envy and jealousy. It's full of it's really a crab in a bucket city. If I see you doing good, more than likely I'm gonna have a problem with you. I'm gonna find a way to scheme against you.
Right.
As far as those who ain't trying to tap in with who ain't got no love in them and trying to feed love in them. But it say my Memphis shall bury them, man. So the prayers that y'all sending up for the city, I pray the most high. You know what I mean? Anybody who planning on moving to this city, if you move here, man, just stay out the way. And even with that don't mean that you will automatically be a target. It's all about what you get into. It's all
True.
about who what you trying to do, who you linking with.
Right.
Your crowd and your crew matter. You know what I'm saying? Who is this person that you rub and shoulder? Are they linked to a murder? You know what I'm saying? If they is, then there might be smoke. You're gonna catch secondhand smoke a lot of time.
Right.
That's all I got though, Sean.
Man, yeah, we know it's late. We just want to put this message out. To try to encourage some of our people out here, man, to love one another, man. Spare your
Mhm.
brother, man. You know what I'm saying? It
Love
ain't
your
always
brother,
it
man.
ain't always gotta lead to somebody dying. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? They're
mhm,
messing up the money, it's messing up everything. You know what I'm saying? Your
mm,
community, man. You know what I'm saying? Be just as you will go, you know what I'm saying? Want to cut your brother throat. Why you don't do it to the oppressor? The
mm,
person that's really putting you in this situation that
man.
man that raped, robbed, and murdered you, and you know what I'm saying. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying. A lot of people just don't know, man. Go. It's important to go study your history
Mm,
and learn about the conditions that our ancestors were put in, and see how it relate to today. You know what I'm
man.
saying? So you could get a better understanding of what's going on. A lot of our young people, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I advocate for the young people. I think that, man, they should have more resources. Now, for those who, when you get the resources and you still don't want to act right now, you,
Mm,
whatever the hell happened to you, you deserve whatever happened to you. But to
mm,
those that, man, in this situation because the lack of opportunity,
mm.
it's a big difference, man. It's a
It's,
very big difference, man.
it's
So,
good people here, man. It's
yeah,
great people here. It's a
yeah, man.
beautiful city.
It is, man. It's a lot of potential here, man. Our young people,
Mm,
you could do more than sing or dance or
mm,
rap or play a sport,
mm,
man. You much bigger than it. You could be a mayor, you could be a doctor, lawyer, dentist,
mm,
whatever you want to be, man. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Don't get caught up in what everybody else doing. You know what I'm
mm,
saying?
mm,
Don't be get caught up in. You got to think about it. Like a lot of us try to put our children in sports, but what's the likelihood of them being going professional in it? Or
mm,
getting a Division 1 scholarship. Look that up. You know what I'm saying? But what's the
mm,
likelihood of them being a doctor or a lawyer?
mm.
Somebody that can actually add value to the community, bro. And
Right,
you can,
right.
and their career will be last a lot longer. You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta, if they get an injury, guess what? They can still go to work. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Because they can use their brain. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta advocate for our young people having more resources, man. We
mm,
need more technical schools. You know what I'm saying? These young kids, they still need kills like this. Guess what? They can be in a
mm,
factory building the kill.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So we
Yeah.
just gotta change our minds up on on what we do. We gotta love each other more. You know what I'm saying? Stop choosing sides, man. And it's crazy. We see grown men out here talking about some, they with this side, they with this side. Bro, come on, man.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Come on,
Yes,
bro.
indeed, man.
Enough is enough, man.
Yes,
Enough
indeed.
is enough, man. We gotta end that cycle, bro. We
Mm,
got to end that cycle of the hatred that we have for one another. We got to end that cycle, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all too. A lot of these old people are haters too.
mm,
A lot of these old folks is haters, man. Because guess what? They feel like, man, it's over with for them. But old
mm,
man, old woman, you ain't no, you it ain't over with for you. You can still be useful within this movement.
Yes,
within
indeed.
restoring the community. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
real talk. You can still be useful. It ain't no man, big people, little people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on an equal playing field. It's just that we all bring different things to the table. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And we need to
Indeed.
realize that we all are somebody, man, and that we shouldn't kill each other like we doing. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? That's what we should. That's the damn trend we should be setting right now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the trend that we should be setting, man. It's not killing. Stop the killing, bro. Real talk. And it's easier said than done, but it can be done. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? It can be
indeed.
done. Man, stop the killing. You see some hating going on, man. Look here, man. Work that out with that man. If you got a problem with that man, go to him and him alone, bro. That's what the
Mm.
scriptures say, though. You know what I'm saying? Work out your problems like me, and a lot of this stuff won't happen. Stop gossiping. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking about behind each other back. Stop all the backbite, man.
Mhm.
Real talk. That's
Yes,
all I got, King.
indeed. I close out with this one. I see the comments say, the oppressor, not the problem. Uh, this what I see it is, without going on to the oppressor and everything else. We gotta consider what's being said. Anytime, what I see a lot of times, Israelites and people who saying that they love brown people, we instantly go out on a defense for others. Understand this when bro is saying oppressor is the issue, if the oppressor has no hand in our destruction, and if we just deal with music, I want you to drop this in the comment. Show me a song, pull up a song, grant me a link to one of these songs where Eminem or Machine Gun Kelly, the Beastie Boys, any of these artists, or any other Chinese artists that you can find in their music where they talking about killing a bunch of other Caucasians or Asians or East Indians. Pull the song up or the video where they showing it. And I'm not talking about Eminem in the era where he talking about Kim and Mariah Carey and being silly against Elton. I'm talking about where he literally saying, I'm gonna go kill me a bunch of crackers. The way we say we're gonna kill niggas.
We don't do that. I mean, they
Find me
don't
a
do that.
song.
They don't do
That's
that.
what I'm saying. So if it wasn't, if the enemy didn't have, or if the oppressor didn't have a hand in it, if we dealing with music, this is what I want y'all to understand. Anybody who tuning in, bro, it is an attack on Israelites. We are a major and certain target. If it wasn't that, if it was a universal thing, then you will be able to pull it up. You'll be able to go pull up a song, like I said, with Machine Gun Killer or Eminem or any of these other artists or any other ethnic group talking about killing or genocide through their music. You can't do it, but I can pull up 100 different artists
Right.
that's talking about, hey, kill, kill, kill their own kind that look like me.
And who own the record companies?
And there we go. There we go. So when we say the oppressor ain't the problem, you can't completely overrule this other man. Psalm 83 said they came together. They said we're gonna come together to cut Israel off. I'm not even trying to go into all this tonight, but this what I'm saying. Don't forget that part, man.
For sure.
Don't forget that part. They do have a hand in it.
A major hand. They play a major role in it. They do.
Yes,
You know what I'm
indeed,
saying?
man. Yes, indeed.
But we ain't here to like you said, King, we ain't here to argue with nobody. And you know what I'm saying? And people title to their own opinion, but we title
Yes,
to the
indeed.
truth though. You
Yes,
know what I'm
indeed.
saying? The truth is the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta understand that, bro. Like, real talk, like, bro, it's too late for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It's really too late for a lot of people, bro. It's too
Mm.
late for a lot of people, but we just here to try to get this knowledge to their few. You know what I'm saying? That who gonna take heed to what's being said and what's being done and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We losing a lot of our people, man, to ignorance,
Yes,
to
indeed.
to violence that don't even gotta occur. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
indeed.
All because we feel with hate towards each other and towards
Mm.
ourselves, bro. But we don't do
Mhm.
none of that to the oppressor. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Real talk. I'm
And,
a
and this what I'm saying. And the person wouldn't even be categorized as the oppressor if the contract didn't say you must.
exactly.
I want you to promote killing your own. I want you to promote selling drugs, which if you get caught in that, you're going to jail. I want you to promote whoring your sisters out, which that takes away from marriages in the family unit. That you're not getting that. So as long as the people who making the contract, this is what Kanye West was talking about. As long as the people that's making these contracts agreeing that the people that's signing on the line should do that, they got the power to change their contract. They run the media and the radio stations and the TV stations. They could say, well, you know what? We're not going to allow any more music like that to come out. Then the people, if we would come together, we divided to the point where if we said, you know what, man, we're not rocking with no artist that's coming out talking about that. But that's a hard thing to do. But in the meanwhile, brother, facts is the facts.
That's what's up, King.
Yeah, man, y'all got any questions, comments, or concern before we close out? Pertaining to the top, to the message, man. The angel of death over Memphis. 400 plus murders is going to increase. Uh, it's a sad case, man, and it's many families affected by this every day in and day out. Young, old, middle age, all types of people. Murder is not a normal way to leave this realm. It's not a normal way to leave the land of the living to be killed. These people didn't make it to die on a deathbed because they sick, natural causes. Somebody came up on them and inflicted a fatal injury that took their life away. That's not a normal way to go. Question is a concern before we close out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, I pray the word man reach somebody. You know what I mean? To touch and even to shine light on the man, the mothers, the fathers of these victims, the sisters and the siblings, the children of these victims, man, the nephews and the nieces of these victims, the friends of these victims, man. Pray the Most High strengthen them, man, and that He keep that death angel away from us. I don't see no more questions in there. Well, peace and blessing to y'all, man. Shalom.
Shalom.